Bob from HeCooksForMe.com. Welcome to my new kitchen. You may notice that we've moved. There haven't been videos here for a couple months, so we are finally through our moving process and we're going to start back up again. Today I have a friend, Rolando's here with me from Oregon. Just drove over today and we are going to do one of his recipes tonight. That's a Jamaican jerk marinade. So there's a lot of ingredients that go into this marinade and it just gives it such an incredible flavoring from all the different spices working together. So I'll just run through them really quick. We do 1 tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of allspice, 1 tablespoon of thyme, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, a tablespoon of white sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of cayenne pepper. Go teaspoons once you're here, not tablespoons, because this will be hot, blow it out. 1.5 teaspoons of black pepper, 1.5 teaspoons of ground sage, 3/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, 3/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. And you're just going to blend all of these dry ingredients together. The cool thing is you can make them ahead of time, put these all together, and then just add your wet ingredients when you're ready to marinate your meat.
And a quick little tip, what helps me out later on, is if I'm going to go ahead and do one recipe, and I've got the bowl out to do my dry goods, I go ahead and get 3 different containers, and as I do, for instance, the 1 tablespoon of salt on my bowl that I'm using that evening, I'll go ahead and fill them in these 3, so that later on when I'm ready to do another marinade, I don't have to do this process. Saves a lot of time, super easy.
You can see that they're just laid out in here. You don't have to mix them together on this step. You can see each individual spice in here as he puts them in. And so these are just ready to go when he's ready to use them.
All right, we've just finished talking about our dry ingredients. Now we're going to go to our liquid ingredients. First thing we're going to start off with is we need a 1/4 cup of olive oil. So I will measure that out. All right, then we're going to go to a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. And then a 1/2 cup of orange juice. I like using the orange juice with pulp. So we're going to shake that up really well.
And why do you use the orange juice with pulp?
The pulp is going to add more flavor. And it's actually a little hard to find too, but it's out there. All right. The last is going to be the juice of 1 lime. And we don't have a juicer, so we're going to do our very best to squeeze everything we can. And again, I like the pulp from the lime because it adds texture and obviously flavor. And what we're going to do once we squeeze this all out is take a spoon.
Told you wanted the knife.
That's right, they get the juice.
That actually got quite a bit more of the juice out too.
That's why that's why I love the juicers. All right, very good. Actually, we got a lot of. That was a very good line.
That was almost a 1/4 cup of lime juice.
Yes, that's going to be very nice. All right. And we have if you recall, we were talking about pre-mixing our spices. And we have everything mixed up. So I like to shake and get it mixed up some more. Have a whisk.
Okay. Have a spoon.
Yep. I don't want to waste any particles, grains. I'm going to mix this really well also. Now then, some people ask me, how long do I mix this up? You want to mix this up until the sugar is completely dissolved. And again, I've been doing this long enough that I can actually hear the sugar that sounds like sand at the bottom of the bowl. And when you no longer hear that sand at the bottom of the bowl, it's a pretty good indication that your sugar is completely dissolved. I can still hear a little bit of the sugar, so we'll continue to dissolve that, stirring. I guess you can't overmix. I like everything mixed thoroughly once we put it in that bag. It's kind of a done deal. I like that. I'm going to say that sugar's completely dissolved. I don't hear any sand noises.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and consider hitting that red subscribe button. It really helps if you can share my videos with friends and family that might be interested, or watch some of the other videos on my channel. I hope this dish, or one of my other featured dishes, finds its way into your kitchen soon.